What's happening, my Jacked family? Coach Scott here, jackedafter40.com. Today we're going to be talking about why men over 40 should not bulk and what the best approach is to building muscle after 40. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. To give yourself the best chance of building muscle after 40, you're going to need to eat in a calorie surplus. But it doesn't need to be a large calorie surplus, and you certainly don't need to eat big in order to build muscle after 40. All that's needed is a gentle calorie surplus. And ideally you're looking at gaining about 2 pounds per month. And yes, some of that 2-pound weight gain is going to come in the form of fat. You're going to need to accept some fat gain during the muscle building process if you want to give yourself the best chance of building muscle after 40. But you don't need to gain excess fat. The difference between gaining 2 pounds per month and 4 pounds per month doesn't mean that you're going to gain any more muscle. Like, the more weight you gain in a month doesn't mean that it's going to lead to more muscle gain. Really, the muscle gain is going to be the same whether you gain 2 pounds per month or 4 pounds per month. The difference is you're going to gain more fat when you take that more aggressive approach, the typical kind of bulking approach. And that's what we want to avoid as men over 40 trying to build muscle. Now, before beginning to build muscle after 40, I highly recommend that you get shredded first if you aren't already. Reason being is that if you start your journey shredded and you're really happy with how you look at this point, and you take this approach of gaining 2 pounds per month, you could be in a muscle building phase for 5 months, and that would mean that you gain 10 pounds. At the end of that muscle building phase, only gaining 10 pounds, you're still gonna be lean. You're still gonna have a beach body. You're still gonna be feeling incredibly confident with how you look. You're still gonna look absolutely incredible. And I think that's a huge key for us men over 40 going through a muscle building phase, is to feel comfortable and confident throughout the entire process. At this point, after completing the 5-month muscle building phase, the smart approach to take is to enter into a 2 to 3 month maintenance phase where you hold your body weight and you allow your body the opportunity to solidify those muscle gains, to establish a new set point and really get comfortable with the new muscle that you added during the past 5 months. Now, a big mistake I see a lot of men over 40 make is to immediately jump into a fat loss phase after building muscle, mainly because they're just not happy with their appearance. They want to get rid of that excess fat as quickly as possible, and you really run the risk of losing that muscle mass during that process because you're going from, first of all, you didn't allow your body the chance to kind of solidify those muscle gains, but you're also immediately getting into a point where your body is into survival mode, thinking, oh my god, here we go, we're entering into a famine again, let's get rid of whatever we don't need right now. So make sure you establish that new set point by giving yourself the opportunity to embrace a 2 to 3 month maintenance phase. And by taking this smart approach of only gaining 2 pounds per month and only gaining 10 pounds during a 5-month muscle building phase and starting shredded, you should be finishing your muscle building phase happy with how you look and not feel the rush to enter into a fat loss phase right away. Embrace the extra gains where your biceps are stretching your sleeves and your chest is filling out your shirt. Embrace this maintenance phase and really celebrate the gains that you made during that time before entering into that fat loss phase too quickly. Then after completing the 2 to 3 month maintenance phase, you can enter into a 4 to 6 week mini cut where you shed the fat that you gained during the muscle building phase. And from here, you can enter into another maintenance phase for a good 2 to 3 months to really, once again, kind of establish this set point where now you've got the shreds, but you're also holding on to that new muscle that you gained, and you get to walk around feeling super confident and proud to show off those shreds and to show off the muscle that you gain and just kind of live life to the fullest here. You're eating at maintenance at this point, so there's even a small chance that you may gain a little bit of muscle during this process, but the bottom line is you're just, once again, establishing that set point and feeling confident and proud with your overall appearance while having a blast in the gym at the same time. With this smart approach to building muscle after 40, not only are you giving yourself the best opportunity to build muscle, but you're also going to enjoy the process a heck of a lot more, feeling comfortable, confident, and proud of your physique from beginning to end. Now, you compare that to the traditional bulking approach where you may gain weight a little too quickly, gaining 3, 4, 5 pounds per month. The problem I see a lot of men over 40 face is that after just 2 months of building muscle, they step out of the shower, look into the mirror, and they see that excess fat covering their abs, and they're not feeling too happy with their overall appearance, and they're more likely to pull the chute on the muscle building phase much too soon before they've really given themselves the best opportunity to grow. The other issue that I see men over 40 face with the traditional bulking approach is that even if they get to that 2 month mark and like, yeah, I've gained too much fat, and they just keep pushing through it, they get to the end and they've gained, instead of just 10 pounds, they've gained 20 pounds, and they're not happy with how they're looking. They're a little uncomfortable in their skin, and they're going to be less likely to embrace that maintenance phase for 2 to 3 months. They may want to enter into that fat loss phase much sooner and not giving their body the opportunity to solidify those gains. And yeah, some people argue that we should love our body no matter what, and that during the muscle building phase, you shouldn't be afraid to lose your abs. But I say, why? Why do you have to lose your abs in order to build muscle? If you're starting off shredded, yeah, you're going to lose your shreds. You're going to be gaining some fat during this muscle building process, but you should, if you're only gaining 2 pounds per month, you're still going to finish off with a lean beach body that you're going to feel comfortable, confident, and proud of, and you're still going to have some abs, just not crazy shredded abs like you had at the beginning of the muscle building journey. Gaining 4 pounds per month and gaining excess fat doesn't mean you're going to gain any more muscle than you would if you gained just 2 pounds per month. So why take that approach? Why get fat when all it's going to mean is that you're going to have to enter into a longer fat loss phase? Instead of a 4 to 6 week mini cut, you're going to have to go through at least a 12-week fat loss phase in order to shed that excess fat. And in the end, it's going to equal out to the same muscle gain. If not, you may lose some muscle mass during that 12-week fat loss phase because it's extended longer than just the 4 to 6 weeks. You can get 4 to 6 week mini cut. You take the smart approach, you're gonna be in a muscle building phase or maintenance phase for a longer duration throughout your year compared to a traditional bulking and cutting phase where you're only bulking for a few months and you have to spend extended times in a fat loss phase. So taking this smart approach to building muscle after 40, where it's slower and steady, you're giving yourself the best opportunity to gain muscle, but you're also extending the amount of time that you can spend in muscle building mode or maintenance mode. And even in that maintenance mode, there's a chance that you may gain a bit of muscle. Not the same chance as if you were in a gentle surplus, but there's still a small chance that you could, at least you have that opportunity to potentially gain some muscle compared to having to spend longer durations of time in a fat loss phase. And let's face it, for us men over 40 who have been training for decades, we are nearing our genetic potential. If we're lucky and we train smart, we may be able to gain 2 to 3 pounds of muscle per year. So what is the point of gaining all this excess fat when you know such a small percentage of it is going to come from lean muscle mass? So Why put yourself through all this bulking where you're feeling unhappy with your physique, you're not feeling as confident and proud of how you look, and then have to spend all that time cutting? Dieting sucks. So why put yourself through it when you can feel comfortable, confident, and proud of how you look the majority of the year and spend most of the year in maintenance and building rather than in deprivation in a cutting phase? So take this smarter approach to building muscle after 40. Not only are you giving yourself the best opportunity to gain muscle, but you're also going to be much happy throughout the entire process. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. Now, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Do you still go through bulking and cutting phases, or are you taking this much smarter approach to building muscle after 40? Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Jacked After 40. I hope you have yourself an absolutely amazing day. I'll catch you in the next video.